Hey, it's me, MLB. Here is chapter 51 of Gains, and this one is titled, Help. You could tell she was in pain just by the way she was moving, and you felt sorry for her as she embraced you. Oh my word, she gasped as soon as she put her arms around you. Then she recoiled and looked at you, holding onto your shoulders as she stared into your eyes. Yin, she gasped softly, her eyes starting to fill with tears. The smile that had been on your face slowly faded into a concerned look, and you switched your focus on her, looking from her left eye into her right eye and then back again, your worry increasing when she didn't say anything more. Mum, what's wrong? You asked with concern. Mrs. Lin? Krishma asked from behind you, seeing that she was just staring at your face. His voice snapped her out of her trance, and for a second she looked at him and then recognised who he was and let you go. Oh, Krishma, Yin talks about you all the time. I'm so glad I got to see you again, she said happily, stepping past you to give him a hug. Krishma was completely smothered by her, only his red spiky hair showing over the top of her arm. It's good to see you again too, he grunted, with as much politeness as he could muster, considering his lungs were being squished. Thank you for being such a good boyfriend to my Yin and waiting with her while I was on my way. Mum, he hissed, not boyfriend. Oh, it's my pleasure, Krishma replied with delight. I'm sure anyone would have done the same thing in my stead, but I'm glad I got to be the one to stand with her. You know, boyfriends have got to do what boyfriends have got to do. You were stunned for a second. Did Kirishima just call himself your boyfriend? Yes, your mum nodded. Not many left like you, dear. I'm a very proud mother-in-law, she chuckled happily. Any time, he replied with a grin. Then he looked at you. It's my job to make sure that Yin's happy and content as she can be. Oh, sweetheart, your mum gushed. Okay, there seems to be a few misunderstandings here, but thank you, Kiri, for not freaking out. I'll explain that. And Mum, okay, let's go, you said quickly, pushing into your mum's side to get her to start walking around the back of the car and around to the driver's side. I hope to see you again soon, Krishma. Please come to us for dinner one night. I'll make sure Yin extends the invite. You tell me what you like and I'll make sure it's there, okay? She said as she was forced to walk around the back of the car by you, and then you ran around to your side and opened the door to get in. I'm so sorry, you hissed at him. Thank you for playing along with that. I'll text you, you added. Let me know when you get home, okay? He asked, leaning down on the sill of the car window and in a little. Yep, I will. Bye, you said quickly, turning your head to your mum to give her wide eyes as if to say, can you start driving now, please? Are you gonna give him a little kiss goodbye? Your mum asked you, and you gasped and shot your hands over your mouth and then swung your head back towards him. He looked surprised, but was blushing as well. I'm so sorry, Kiri. Bye. Mum, drive, you hollered. She started to pull away slowly, and Kiri stepped back onto the sidewalk as your car pulled away, watching it as it disappeared off into the distance. Oh, he's such a sweet boy, your mum gushed. Mum, he's not my boyfriend. Although it sounded like he wasn't fazed by what you said, that's still so embarrassing, you wailed. But I also like that he didn't get repulsed by it. You smiled to yourself. Your mum looked at you, and her expression grew serious again. Yin, she said in a strong voice, tell me the truth, sweet. Is everything okay at school? Yes, it's amazing at this school. Everyone is so nice. I haven't even been bullied once, you said with surprise at your own words. This was a world first. Don't hide things from me, Yin. Have you been avoiding eating? Are you bulimic? She asked pointedly. What? No? Why would you even ask that? You asked with surprise. Yin, you are so gaunt. You're beyond thin. How much weight have you lost? She suddenly blurted out, tears filling her eyes and falling freely as soon as she'd let that comment roll off her tongue. What? What do you mean? I'm fine, I promise, you replied in shock. I felt it as soon as I hugged you, she sobbed in a wobbly voice. What's happened? Are they saying mean things again? I'll tell your father that we're moving you again. I won't have you starving yourself. Mum, please calm down, you begged, reaching across to place a hand on her arm. Mum, I'm so healthy and well, you have no idea. I'm happy. I'm actually happy. And I have friends. Believe me, Mum, I hate to admit it, but this has been the best thing for me. And I also don't like to say that he's right, but Dad was right. This school is really good, and it has pulled out the best in me. Okay, granted, he worded it super terribly, but I don't want to leave this school. I don't want to leave my friends. But honey, your weight. Mum, I'm not focusing on my weight. I'm focusing on myself as a person, as a whole unit. My quirk. Mum, get this. My quirk has evolved. Like, I can actually do stuff with it now. I could actually end up being a hero now, you said excitedly. Your mum wiped her eyes and kept glancing across at you. You actually did seem genuinely happy. She hadn't seen you like this in such a long time, and for a second she saw you as a happy little 4-year-old who hadn't been subject to the cruel realities of the human world. Do you promise me that everything's okay? She sniffed. Mum, I 100% promise. I can even send you pictures every time I eat. I thought something was wrong with me too at first because I haven't been trying to lose weight, but I've just changed my diet a little and I've been training with Krishma at the gym. Oh, how sweet you train with your boyfriend, your mum interjected. You just pursed your lips and blinked your eyes silently for a second or two before continuing. Anyway, and then I also train with Bakugou as well. Actually, he insisted I call him Katsuki. At hearing this, your mum nearly swerved off the road. Wait, are you dating both boys? She asked. Mum, I'm not dating any boys, he replied in a low-key, annoyed voice. Why couldn't she understand this? Oh, it must be so hard being Yen. Imagine being Yen. Imagine being her. Chapter 52 coming tomorrow. I'll see you all then.